Welcome back to Old Spice, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready for race 17 of the season. The Old Spice Swagger 300 for 30 laps of racing as they head around the final bend. Green flag waves. We are underway at Old Spice. And all these drivers know that last turn could make or break a win here. Got some interesting drivers starting up near the front here. Zachary Fitzwater's won a race this season. Carol Morton has won a race. Michael Amato has won twice. Michael Parker still looking for his first win. Kevin Peeler looking for his first. Has had some pretty bad weeks the last 2 weeks at Watkins Glen and Island Rally. Will that change for him today as he moves up to second place? Here we go. First time in the turn. And Fitzwater's going to lose it. Peeler loses it. Carol Morton loses it. Michael Cavanero to the race lead. Michael Amato way off track. We saw a couple of drivers lose it. Now you see Fitzwater back a little bit into the top 10. But we got some guys that haven't won in the top 3. Michael Cavanero, Sean Harple, Benjamin Dion have not won yet this season. Sean Harple and Michael Cavanero still looking for their first career victories, but it's still early. These guys got fresh tires, and it can be very difficult for them to stick that last turn. We saw in the later heat laps, once they got around lap number 8, they were able to stick it. Cavanero can't stick at the top 3, can't. Adam Rogers by for the race lead. And it's getting hairy back here. Sam Rogers won his heat race. He's up to third already. Could be looking for his third win on the season, I think. He's one of the 2-time winners. Yes, he is. He could be looking to be the first 3-time winner this season. In 16 races, we have had 14 different winners. Will we hit 24? That is the big question. Adam Rogers currently leads. Remember, he won at Watkins Glen 2 weeks ago. Oh, I don't know if he'll win here today, though. Oh, lots of drivers off. Tony Vieira to the race lead from 6th place. And they're still all bunched up. So Tony Vieira into the lead. Kevin Peeler second. Andrew Rich in third. Ace Rogers fourth. Michael Cavanero fifth. The whole top 7 drivers have not won yet this season. But I think they're far from done spinning out. Tony Vieira in the lead. Tony can't hang on. Peeler can't. Andrew Rich can't. Ace Rogers can't. Parker to the lead. The whole top 6 spun out. Adam Rogers up here. Sean Harple. Caleb Hoffman way down in the standings. 59th in points, actually, to be precise. Could be looking for a win here. But he needs to start doing better overall if he wants to make the chase. So Parker leads. Sean Harple moves up to second. Parker's got a good distance. Will the pressure be off? Will this allow for him to stick it in this turn? He does. Sean Harple, Adam Rogers cannot. May Ryder, Carol Morton, Tony Vieira, Zachary Fitzwater. They all spin out. Tony Vieira's way off track. He's got to get back on. He does. Kevin Peeler, Philip Tringali in fourth. Dion third. Will they start calming down now? The pressure is off a lot of these guys. Parker's doing a good job. Same for Hoffman, Dion. Philip Tringali can't hold on. There goes Adam Rogers again. Ooh, Scott Greeny, Mike Millen, John Linares. And a lot of the guys in the back don't really gain any ground because they're just trying to stay out of harm's trouble. And it's funny, we're on a road course, lap 7. We still got tons of side-by-side racing. The top 5 have split themselves up though. Parker, Hoffman, Dion, Peeler, Carvalho in 5th. And this could be where skill comes into play. Carvalho has won at road courses before, but he has 6 seconds behind Parker. As we watch the leaders, Peeler spun out and looks like Carvalho did too. That moves Sean Harple up to 4th. And May Ryder in the 5th. Ryan Shea looks like he spun out too. As the top 3 are way ahead of the rest of the field. It's probably going to be one of these 3 at the moment. But we've got 30 laps of racing, so pit stops will definitely become a factor if those fresh tires cause them to slide out more. And we saw Peeler and Carvalho do it on their own. The top 3 are doing fine. Harple can't hang on, neither can May Ryder. That's going to move Andrew Rich up to 4th. He's got nobody on his back bumper. Michael Amato will move up to 5th. And where is the points leader? Steve Cavallo has a 57-point lead over Peter Sands right now, as he runs close to inside the top 10 here. Andrew Rich has made his way a bit ahead of Michael Amato. Can he stay in 4th? Meanwhile, Parker trying to hold off Caleb Hoffman. Hoffman is gaining ground, as is Benjamin Dion. Sam Rogers loses it. Oh, Carvalho's in there too. Carvalho's going to lose a lot of spots. The interesting thing about Steve Carvalho is he has an average finish of 11th with 9 top 10s and 14 starts so far this season, this being start 15. And now that Benjamin Tilton has missed the race, we can conclude that no driver will make every race this season. Dion and Hoffman are still gaining ground. Dion's gaining a lot still. Andrew Rich is not gaining much really at all. Amato is gaining a good amount. Big gap between him and Scott Greeny. Nobody seems to be wrecking right now, but there is quite a gap between him and Scott Greeny. So it looks like some drivers might have spun out. Or it might just be from the previous lap, but the top 5 have separated from the field. The top 3 are pretty close right now. Let's see this time. Still gaining a lot of ground. We're going to step aside for a quick break and be back for more action shortly. We are back here at Old Spice. Michael Parker still in the race lead. Doing a really good job. Caleb Hoffman still trying to gain ground. Benjamin Dion gaining ground on him too. Andrew Rich still in 4th. Michael Amato's gaining ground on him. And we have not seen really anybody spinning out back here, as most drivers are single file now. It looks like we've had some people split up in the back. Otherwise, they are okay. There's the big difference throughout the field. So Parker's probably just trying to hang on at this point. So he's doing a really good job. You can see that Caleb Hoffman and Benjamin Dion are slowly gaining ground, though. And here we go, pit stops. Parker's. Oh, God, that was a mess up. Parker's in, Hoffman's in, Dion's in. They're pitting on lap 15. Anybody else? And I think that's just a damage glitch. I don't know if everybody has that back end damage. Will we see everyone pit? So far, that is the case. And everybody's coming to pit road on lap number 15. Actually, no. John Linares, Alan Cavanero, Kevin Peeler, and Carol Morton came down the lap before. Let's see how the field branches out here. Michael Parker's already out of his stall. Caleb Hoffman's right behind him. Dion, though, with a bad stop. You got to watch who hits this wall here, too. Andrew Rich is still out 4th. Amato 5th. The rest of the field is up in the air. There's Scott Greeny. Oh, Michael Cavanero hit that wall, and he spins out. That spins him out. Does anybody hit the 81? It does not look like anybody will. He's back up to speed. Carvalho's way back here in the field now. There's Michael Parker leading. Only Caleb Hoffman really close behind him. Dion had a bad stop. Andrew Rich loses it. We talked about new tires having a roll. And he will lose 4th. There goes Tony Vieira and Mike McKinney, Ace Rogers. New tires are definitely going to shake up the positions here a little bit. So Amato takes 4th as Andrew Rich spun out and falls to 5th. How will that affect Michael Parker? He's currently pulling away from Caleb Hoffman, so... And Parker's going to lose it. Hoffman loses it as well. Dion manages to hold on, and he's going to take the lead from Michael Parker. Now it is a 3-car battle. Dion into the lead. Amato spins out again. Amato spins out this time. Dion trying to hold off Michael Parker. Still a lot of laps to go. Will Dion be able to hold on, or will he mess up? They're still in those first 5 laps with new tires. Dion holds on, but Parker messes up again. And so does Caleb Hoffman. Scott Greeny's going to go around. Michael Rogers, Michael Amato. Lots of drivers spinning out right now with their new tires. Andrew Rich back up to 4th. Tough break there. Now Dion has a 5-second advantage over Michael Parker. As you can see, people are spinning out all over the place. These new tires take time to gain grip. Dion manages to stick it. He's past Deanna Jones' lap down now. Parker's going to lose it again. So does Caleb Hoffman. Huge lead now for the 31 of Dion. Andrew Rich spins out. Greeny spins out. Everybody spinning out. Michael Rogers, Michael Amato get by. Dion now with about a 10-second lead. Look at the distance between him and Michael Parker. And Parker must be really frustrated now. he pretty much had that win locked in. Even more drivers now. Lap traffic might start getting in the way of Benjamin Dion. Parker loses it once again. He must be really frustrated now. Hoffman continues to spin out. Michael Rogers, Michael Amato move by up a spot each. So Hoffman now will go down to 5th. And everybody's really mostly spinning out. They cannot seem to get the grip on these new tires. Dion's got it down. He's got a 15-second lead basically now over Michael Parker, who now has Michael Rogers and Michael Amato on his back bumper. And Dion's just nailing it. He knows that he's got a huge distance. Now the lap traffic behind them, they all spin out. You see Parker in second. Second is still a very good point stay. Can he keep it? And it looks like he will for now. Michael Rogers in 3rd. Michael Amato in 4th. Hoffman is 5th. Adam Rogers loses it. He was in 6th. Then Andrew Rich. So 6 is now going to go to Scott Greeny. As you can see, we got a huge pack right here. And just look how far ahead Dion is now. And now Dion's going to spin out, but I don't think that will hurt him too much. We're going to take a quick break and be back for more racing, by the way. Back here at Old Spice in the final laps, Michael Rogers and Michael Amato moved up to 2nd and 3rd respectfully. Parker down to 5th after spinning out. Benjamin Dion did spin out while we were away. I think we saw that, I'm not sure. But he still needs to spin out 2 more times if if second back is going to catch him. And there it goes once. But now how does Michael Rogers and or Michael Amato handle the turn? They cannot mess up here. And they don't, so they're good. And that whittles the margin down to 6 seconds for Michael Rogers and Michael Amato. Dion, remember, is still looking for his first win since season 1 or 2. It's been that long. He's had chances before that have been taken away. It'll be 5 to go at the line. And it's clear that he can still mess up. He does not mess up this turn. Michael Rogers and Amato are still good. Hoffman's good. Parker's good. 6th is Scott Greeny. 7th, Michael Cavanero. 8th, Ace Rogers. 9th, Brenda Rogers. And 10th, Eric Corolla. So let's just zoom through the field a bit here. Zachary Rogers in 19th. Where is Steve Cavallo? We know Cavallo's doing awful. Peter Sands up to 24th. And Cavallo is, I think he's a lap down actually. There he is in 41st. Dion coming to 4 to go. Still doing a good job holding on. Michael Rogers and Amato do have draft that is helping them catch him a little by little, but it's not going to be enough. They really need Dion to wipe out one more time before this race is over if they want to have a shot. Dion's just trying his best. He's got lap traffic in his way. He knows that is helping the guys behind him. He just wants to finish this race and finally get another win. It'll be 3 to go this time. Dion sticks it. Michael Rogers, Michael Amato are good. Parker now catching back up to Caleb Hoffman, maybe trying to get back by for a 4th place finish. As you can see, Michael Rogers is starting to pull away from Michael Amato. Three more times Dion has to go through the spin out turn. Nobody's really spinning out there anymore, I don't believe. And I just realized I never turned smoke back on. Oh well, it's probably actually a good thing for this track. So Dion nails it again. 2 more laps to go for Benjamin Dion. Michael Rogers is good, and so is Amato. You can see that Dion can clearly see him in the rearview mirror. Michael Rogers continuing to gain some ground. Here we go. Second and last time for Dion. He nails it. Michael Rogers nailing it. So does Amato. Hoffman, Parker. White flag in the air. So you can see Michael Rogers pulling away from Amato. So Amato not going to have a shot at second, it seems. So he comes through the final turns here at Old Spice. Into the final turn. He does not mess up. Checker flag waves. Benjamin Dion wins the Old Spice Swagger 300 at Old Spice Speedway. Michael Rogers second. Michael Amato will come home third. Caleb Hoffman fourth. Michael Parker fifth. Scott Carini 6th, Michael Cavanero 7th, Ace Rogers 8th, Brendan Rogers 9th, and Eric Corrala comes home 10th. Hope you enjoyed. We are done with road courses until Papyrus. We're going to finally go back to some super speedway action. Next weekend, we're heading to Michigan. See you guys from Michigan, boys and girls.